Hey guys, this is Crystal. I'm here with your Tumbled Fossil Silt reading. Um, for those of you that don't know, Tumbled Fossil Silt, it's can pertain to like ancient traditions. Being that it's a fossil, and here I'll pull up this rock. It's so cool. And sit there and like look at it for hours. But you can't really see the lines as well here. Hold on, let's see if I can get a good view. It's just, there's swirls throughout the whole thing. I'm gonna go with it's probably like leaves of some sort or something that was petrified. It's like petrified wood. It's been around for a long time. So, and it's seen a lot of things, carries a lot of different energies over long periods of time. Kind of a reminder that, with life cycles and stuff, just kind of going along with the grain and accepting change for what it is. Seen a lot of change. Right here we have the Two of Wands. This is in the UFO deck. And so normally I would look at like these as spirit. Today I kind of get that feeling that this isn't quite spirit, but maybe the things that you were raised with, the things that you are, it's kind of, your background. Everyone's telling you this is what you should do. And this is you over here, like, but that's not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. And everybody's over here just like, oh, come on. This is, this is the right path for you. Trust me. I know it is. But you're not quite sure. So, that's what I got out of that card. This right here, we have the Judgment card. And in this picture, I'm kind of seeing like everybody's following one way of going. This is the way you're supposed to go. If you want to succeed, up here we have, once again, one of those beings of light. And that being of light, all these people are like, okay, well, if we want to be with the being of light, this is the way we have to go. And so, I'm kind of curious, are you going to follow them? Or are you not going to follow them? It's a choice that you're going to have to make, and whatever choice that is that you decide to do, I'm seeing, it's the right choice. You got Judgment. Judgment is doing the right thing. Sometimes the right thing for you is not the same thing as the right thing for everybody else. That's a choice that you have to make. Speaking of choices, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Lover's deck, but yes, love can be one of those things that are depicted on the card. Which, there's a man and a woman, but they don't really look like they're like lost in each other's eyes. It looks like they're experiencing something new for the first time together. So maybe you will be experiencing something new, not following that path, because as you can see, like, that spaceship's leaving without you. So if I really had to take a guess, you're probably gonna say, well, that might be the way for you, but that's not the way for me. I don't want to go and follow the pack where I want to go. I want to be right here where I'm at. and you're just going to kind of watch them take off on their new path. Down here we have the Lenormand cards. And the lilies is all about, calming and harmony and peace. And with the rider is about messages. I'm going to say you have a peaceful message coming to you. Either that or you have a message for somebody else. What I'm really seeing, though, is when you make that decision, because I'm kind of feeling like you're going to make that decision to go off on your own. Try to do it in a peaceful way. Don't try to break down other people's beliefs in the process of doing it. And I'm kind of feeling like this is like kind of a big thing for you because we have the clock tower here, and a lot of the times it like talks about like, public buildings and stuff like that. So I don't know if maybe some of you are getting a divorce or what. Actually, I feel like some of you may be getting a divorce, honestly. Wait for the right timing. If things are going to cause an uproar, you probably want to like wait a few days. Obviously, there's no such thing as the right timing when it comes to putting your foot down sometimes, but there are other times where you do have a little control over the timing. If you have control over that timing, I would suggest you use it. And let's see if there's any other messages I'm getting. Nothing specific is really popping out at me right now. So I also pulled you guys some Earth Magic Oracle cards. Tried to only pull one, two of them came out, so we're going to take them. And I am going to go ahead and read those to you. So the first one is Rain Purification. There we go. Let's see if I can find it. Rain. There we go. No matter whether it's a light shower or a deluge, rain cleanses and purifies. The moisture that has evaporated from various bodies of water on the planet was drawn into the atmosphere, now returns to Earth as liquid precipitation in nature's vast and comprehensive water cycling program. Depending on when and where the rain falls, it can come as welcome relief or a nuisance. Even the air smells fresh after a good rain. It also brings in clean water, which provides needed substance for plants, animals, and humans. Sorry, I can't talk. At its almost intense, rainstorms arrive as an avalanche of water, often accompanied by great and powerful winds with considerable flooding and destruction as an uncomfortable consequence of nature's impersonal balancing act. What is purged makes way for a new life to repair. Purifying your mind, body, and spirit is the task that is put before you. Purify your mind by identifying a prominent belief you carry about yourself that inhibits you from being fully engaged in life, from showing up 100% of the time. Purify your heart by allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love even more deeply. Let yourself feel grief, truly feel it, so that the rivers of your tears become miniature baptisms that help heal the wounds in your soul. If necessary, detoxify your body, the temple and seat of the soul, by changing your diet, doing a cleanse for a few days, or simply drinking more water. Increasing the daily amount of water you drink with deep appreciation for its purpose will revitalize your spirit. It is no wonder that in some indigenous, oh my gosh, I can't read right now, languages, water is called lifeblood, as it is so essential to every form of life on earth. Take time to purify yourself. Okay. And then your second one was Dragonfly Emergence. I love this picture. She just looks like she's just, quite honestly, she could be coming out of a rainstorm, out of a flood. But look at her. She's happy. She's healthy. She's glowing. She's abundant with, life. Okay, Dragonfly. There we go. In the stages of the life cycle of a dragonfly, once the egg is laid upon a floating plant or dropped into the water, it gestates, hatches, and may remain for up to 4 years in this larval form called a nymph. This is a persecutor to the dragonfly. Dragonflies skip the cocoon stage, moving from egg directly to nymph. At some point, the nymph climbs onto a rock or leaf and then there emerges from its former body and takes on the shape and character of the dragonfly adult. This radiant being then proceeds to illuminate our eyes and hearts as we witness its dramatic colors and magical dance along the surface of the water. In this card, we see a nature goddess. Like the dragonfly, emerging from the water, her hair braided with vines dotted with flowers. She is surrounded by dragonflies and is one with the vibrant plant life thriving in the pond. The goddess emerges from her gestation in the water transformed, with a renewed sense of power and purpose. You are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and came on somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life. Yet you are prepared and could put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up till now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. The period of emergence is one of the broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities, and since it's inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of your life. All right, and there you go. There's your Tumbled Fossil reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. God bless.